Guys, I learned a hard lesson. What you are about to see is my lips moving not in sync with what I'm saying because I recorded an entire video without sound. I guess it was bound to happen eventually. This video honestly wasn't going great until the very end when it got super awesome. So what I'm going to do is condense this video down and kind of explain everything that happened. I wanted to make it a full video because it would have been pretty good, but mistakes happen. So enjoy my masterpiece. So at this part is where Rocky Balboa decided that he wanted to come to Hollywood to join me. So I told him he could. I said, sure, come on over. You know? So we're in a tag team match, Rocky Balboa and Sid Vicious, and this match goes on for a very, very long time. I start things off with Rocky Balboa. I actually do pretty good against him. I couldn't understand how he was blocking my shots and everything, but I'm pretty sure it all has to come down to the timing of when you hit the grapple button. But here you can see where we fought a little bit. I'm editing this down a lot, but there was a lot to this match. This part is really awesome. Watch me throw him over Dangal. Really crazy. That's just... I just wanted to show that because that's like my favorite part of this. It's just so awesome. So I'm going out there and I'm going to try to keep Rocky Balboa out of the ring. You can see right here, I'm going to do another German suplex right outside and keeping him out there for a while. So I go back in to, stop the count for me so I can keep the count going for him. And this actually goes pretty well. He starts to get up here, but I'm able to keep him back. I'm just going to let it count down just so I can show you. It's pretty funny. He jumps up on the thing. I don't get him at first. I thought I wasn't going to, and then bam, got him. And I was like, yeah, there's no way he's going to be coming back in the ring. So from this point forward, once Rocky Balboa is disqualified, Sid Vicious is all that's left. And he really takes it to me. I'm not going to lie, this goes on for quite a while. We're actually going to skip quite a lot of this because it's very boring. This part's pretty cool though. Watch Sid just throw me right outside the ring. I thought that was pretty funny. So in this part of the match, Sid Vicious actually makes me tap. You can see right here I'm tapping out, but it doesn't count because we're outside the ring. And so Dangal comes and saves me. And I was very concerned that I was going to get counted out here because when you get dizzy like that, your controls go backwards and then they kind of fix themselves. And I think that wasn't the first time I actually just barely made it back in. But we're going to skip ahead a little bit. And right here, you'll be able to see this is actually the second time that he makes me tap. You can see my arm moving right there. And you can see that my count's at 7 too. So this is the other time that I just barely make it inside the ring. But I do make it back in there. You can see it's 8. I was so concerned. I was like, how am I going to get out? 9? What am I going to do? But then it let me back in the ring at the very last second. I was really sweating there. Now this is the point where I was hurting so bad I actually had to tag in Dangal. This is not the first time either. Actually, every match that I have in this video, I'm tagging in Dangal, and she's kind of finishing things off for me. She's actually a pretty good character to use. See how fast she is and everything. I actually was really hopeful that I was going to win this match with her, but you'll see what happens here as I skip further ahead. So I kept having Dangal going for this surprise roll-up move, and I thought it would be really, really effective. I think it was in other matches. I can't remember. No, maybe not. But anyway, it gave me, the hope that I would be able to pin Sid Vicious by the end of this. Because I get some really close pinfalls, as you can see. But Sid just will not stay down. He just doesn't stay down. I don't get it. Like, he was the craziest freaking guy that I've ever fought. He drained both my characters' health, and it just happened this way. Alright, well at this point, I tried to get my adrenaline up as much as I could to try to take out Sid, but it didn't really work out. Time was running out, I had to attack him, and it backfired. So, Sid, I was able to give him a clothesline here, as you can see, but when I try to go for a pin, you know, if it was just a split second faster, I probably might have been able to get it, but I wasn't able to get it, and unfortunately, this match ends in a tie, which I really, really, really hated, unfortunately. So let's move on to the next match. And the next match coming up, a tag team match against Diesel's team, but I've been challenged to get my stamina up to 73, so here I actually put it up to 74, and it was probably the biggest mistake I could have ever made, because going into the match, I don't start off with very good health at all. So in this match, we're in a 6-sided ring, which I've never actually done in this game before. Tess throws me outside the ring, and then Diesel comes out. You see how low my health is already? Watch this. He just takes it down to pretty much nothing with these chair shots, and, you know, I was not able to do anything from the beginning of the match. Tess just grabs me, throws me out, and then Diesel just beats the crap out of me for a while. Not a good start to the match at all. He reversed everything I threw at him. It was just insane. I mean, I know it's a hardcore match, so I thought I could use weapons and everything, but I didn't even get the opportunity to. This just did not go well at all. I'm going to show you the one time I was able to get a reversal on Diesel. Stunner. That was pretty awesome. I was pretty impressed by that. But as you can see, my health is at 0. Tripping all over the place, and Diesel is just fine. So let's move a little bit forward in the match, because it's just me getting the crap beaten out of myself for a while. I tagged Dengal in at this point, so Dengal is now the legal person. So she's able to take it to Diesel a little bit, but it doesn't end up good. So fresh man, Test, gets tagged in. Not hurting at all. He does a spear to Dengal. 1, 2, 3. The match is over. Test and Diesel win. It was not a good match in my opinion. I think it went very badly. But we're moving on to the next one. So this is the only part of the wrestling review I'm going to show. It just says that I'm going to face Bret Hart in a tables tag team match in the next video, basically. And here, since I increased my stamina to 74, I got $1,000 from Hogan. And now I'm going to take on Diesel's team in a hardcore tag team match. Now, as far as matches go, I'm going to try to show as much of this as I can, because this one actually went amazing. So to start things off, the odds are already stacked against me because the Beast is refereeing the match. I created the Beast, but he is Jacob Adams' enemy, apparently. Because if Jacob Adams were to get pinned, the Beast would do a fast count, and if he were to pin somebody, it would be a slow count. And this is actually a true mixed gender tag team match, because Diesel's tag team partner is Ari Kanami, while mine is Dengal, so it's a true mixed gender tag match. Now I start things off by hitting him with a weapon, trying to get the weapons off at first, but it doesn't go exactly as I plan it to. But I'm just trying to hurt him as much as I can, and if I can just hit him with the weapon and get his health down, I can concentrate on trying to get my adrenaline up later. So, right here, coming back in the ring, he gets me in a submission. I'm able to reverse him. There's actually a lot of reversals in this match, from what I can remember. Dengal comes in. It was filled with tons of action. But it goes really crazy. I keep trying to hit him with a weapon. He keeps reversing. Eventually I think I just give up on using weapons, and I just keep things going. But I'm going to skip ahead to the next good part. So at this point, Eri Konami's been tagged in, and I'm just trying to hit her with this chair as much as possible. Because if I can deplete her health, then I can get her. And you see how she just grabbed the chair from me there? That was pretty funny. I had to grab it back from her, and I just had to keep hitting her. This helped out a lot. I think it definitely helped to get her health down. Because look at that. I got her down to half health. You can't really ask for more than that. You know, after that, I think I wasn't able to hit her with weapons that much, but I was able to get a few reversals off. Release German suplex, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, pretty soon here, I'm going to have to tag Dangal in because my health will be so low. I go for the pin, but Diesel keeps breaking it up. There's actually a few times where I go for a pin and Diesel breaks it up. Let's try to find one more of those parts. I had to get this. This is so awesome. She just threw the chair right at me and I caught it and started hitting her with it. That was amazing. I love that part. It was at this point I thought things were over. 0 health. In the corner, she just tags Diesel back in. Puts me in a submission. I was able to reverse, but still, Diesel's right there. And I really thought that he was going to win this match right here. Because it was not looking good. But luckily, the match kept going. Alright, now it's at this point that I decide to go ahead and tag in Dangal. She's got more than half health, which is really good, and she's moving really fast. And she was able to take it to Eri Konami really good. This is where I got my momentum back. See, I went to attack Diesel because I was like, if I can pin Eri Konami here, or make her submit, then it'll be over. I really thought I could make her submit here because her health was nothing. But Diesel came in and broke everything up. Like Diesel does. Just slamming my head against the thing. I'm like, Beast, get Diesel out of there. What are you doing? And the good thing about having Dangal is there's not a fast count. There would have been a fast count for Jacob Adams if he was in there, if I was in there. But since it was Dangal, the Beast doesn't have any beef with Dangal, so he's just given a regular count to Dangal. So right here, almost got the 3 count, but not quite. It's getting really good at this point. It's just a really good back and forth one. Yep. I just kept trying over and over and over again to get that pin. I was just adamant that I was going to get her pinned. 1, 2. Nope, not there either. This was a really awesome match. I was really happy how it turned out, all the back and forth and everything. Here, Eri Konami goes for the pin, and then I reverse it into a submission. Keep going after each other. See, the action is just non-stop at this point. You see, I don't know what exactly is going to happen right here, but I'm going to skip forward to the really good part. So right here is where I finally get Eri Konami in a submission. Diesel's crawling his way over, trying to get broken up, and then Jacob Adams, bam, hits Diesel with a chair. I don't know if he hit him with the chair exactly, but he definitely stopped him from doing what he was doing, which allows Dangal to keep Eri Konami in that hold. And look what happens here. Dangal and Jacob Adams win, but the Beast says that Hulk Hogan wants to restart the match, even though I won legit. You see my frustration? Do you see the frustration? I was really, really upset. But I'm not letting anything get to me. I'm going to finish this. Dangal, let's take it to Eri Konami. So right here, I'm able to get her in another submission hold. But unfortunately, Diesel, as usual, is coming to break everything up. Diesel is a good tag team partner for Eri Konami. Not so much for me. See, he breaks up the pin attempt again, too. Which is very, very frustrating. But the good thing is, I have the adrenaline. Dangal does her little submission hold, and it is over. Dangal and Jacob Adams win. Going out on a high note. The odds stacked against us because the Beast was against us. And I pulled it off at the last second. You see, if I was to lose every match in this, I probably would have gone back down to regular hard mode. You can see how excited I am too from winning that match. It was a very, very intense match, and it's so satisfying to beat a match like that on very hard, because it's very hard. Like, it is very, very hard. You almost have to cheat to win, which is thrilling, honestly. You know, some matches can go really bad because of the difficulty, but some matches also go really good. But hey, I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave a like if you like the video. And until next time, guys, peace.